got salt and pepper. There's 2 silkies.
No, other way around.
Okay. Oh, hello, dogs. Oh, hey there. Didn't see you. Come have a look what I did in the yard today. Oh, go on. First we'll dump some compost in the bin. So we chuck all of our green waste and brown waste in here. Give it a few twirls every couple of days and start making our own compost.
Now what is compost?
Bit stinky. Compost is what you put in the soil to give it nutrients. So we trestled up some tomatoes, getting ready for the season. Planted two new ones and then cut off a runner to start a new one. Chuck some mulch down for this warmer weather to keep a bit more of the moisture in the soil. So we've got a lavender plant here to try and attract some pollinators into the garden. And we've got all of our leeks and onions growing in here, so they'll be ready in a couple of months. Got a couple more onions, and then we got our bean transplants ready for the summer season. Might do like an orchard tour like another time.
Cliffhanger.
So we're going to feed the chicks some mealworms. They go crazy for these. Partly doing this to try and get the chickens to like me a bit more, but we'll get there. Ready? And then you just got to give them their space, back it up. Look at them go crazy for it. Yeah, come on.
Then we'll eat you now.
No. As you can see, the chickens still don't quite like me. They like the kids, but not a fan of me. So we've got the chickens here. We've got salt and pepper. There's 2 silkies.
No, other way around.
So what are they? Salt, pepper.
Yep.
Yep. So we've got Oreo, pepper, salt, the 2 silkies. We've got Cracker, the white one, and we've got Ree, the white silkie. Go a handful and just throw it at them.
Ew.
Just gonna go check and see if we've got any eggs today. No, nothing in there today, but we have been getting about 1 or 2 eggs a day at the minute, so that's not too bad. Alright, come on guys, I'll show you the side garden. So we're just planted out some corn transplants today, so they'll be ready for Christmas time, give or take. And then we've got a nice long bed worth of strawberries. So the kids the kids go crazy for strawberries every year. Got my 2 chili beds. So this year I'm going to try and make probably some chili sauces, see how we go. And we got my first attempt of planting out some garlic. As you can see, they're not doing too bad. So you wait until a couple of these top leaves are turned brown, and that's when you know they're ready to harvest. And then last we've got our lettuce bed. So I just planted out a couple more cos lettuces this morning to try and offset the bigger ones because we've been starting to harvest them. But they're really good in burgers and salads coming up to the warmer summers. Warmer seasons, not summers. And I'll take you to our seed sprouting table. So we've got 2 trays of chicken forage, so that's my wife and youngest daughter planted. So once these get a little bit bigger, we're going to put a chicken mesh over the top, chuck them in the coop, so the chickens can feed at them without eating through all of them. Got a couple of cells of watermelons, and then we've got a bit of a mix here, so we've got a few everlasting seedlings coming through, and then I think these are some tomato seedlings. So we've ordered some more seeds, so we'll have to wait and see what we get through them.
can't wait to put this in the food.
Wait.
Just want to take a minute to thank our sponsor for the episode, Jericho Australia. Your go-to for all your beard care. Now, I spend a lot of time in the sun, which dries out my beard, but thanks to the guys at Jericho Australia, I can give my beard the treatment and care it deserves. Just like your plants need the right nutrients and care, you should also give your beard the right care. I'm currently using one of their Deadly Sins range, the Wrath Beard Care, or the Wrath Scent. So they currently have a Black Friday sale at the minute, which is 30% off. So that sale goes until Tuesday the 27th of November. So make sure you check out the guys over at Jericho Australia. The link will be in the bio. Now back to the video. Oh, hey guys, caught me having a cup of coffee. So, through the magic of time, we have now received our seeds. So, some of the seeds that we ordered this for spring is we got some dill, got some cucumbers for pickling, got some sunflower royal velvets, got some pumpkins, some garlic chives, got some eggplant, some rock melon jumbos, and of course, family favourite, some snow peas. Alright, so let's start sowing. Alright, so the way that I like to sow my seeds is I've got my bottom of my cells for the trays, and then I've got another bottom to have the soil in there to make it a bit easier to pour in. So all you want to do is pour in a good amount into the trays. So give them a bit of a tap down, that way the soil compresses down the bottom and doesn't fall out, and then just top it up again nicely. So the first ones we'll be sowing today are some cucumbers for some pickling. So because these ones are slightly bigger seeds, you can probably generally get away with one seed per cell. So what you want to do is just pop them down and then chuck the leftover seeds back in the packet. We'll sow some more in a couple of weeks' time, just so we've got a good amount for this to pickle. And then what you want to do is just give them a light covering on top, just to cover the seeds a little bit so the sun doesn't, or the wind doesn't blow them away. And then rinse and repeat. We're going to sow today, we're going to have the eggplants, we'll go in that one, garlic chives, can't go past the pumpkins, and I reckon probably go the snow peas. So we'll check back in once we've finished all these. Alright guys, so that's all the seeds sowed for now. So we'll get some water on these and then we'll check back in a couple of weeks and they're ready to transplant. So now that we've sowed the seeds, we'll give them a bit of a misting. And then put some water in the bottom tray to get them some bottom feeding. Our other rock melon that we've got going, and then our lonely tomato plant. Alright, let's go check out the orchard, shall we? Wow! Hey guys! We've got heaps more left growing again. So this is our lime trees. This was here when we bought the property. This is probably the main reason. Wasn't the main reason why we got it, but this is one of the big reasons to start an orchard, having a tree already. So we've got a couple of years out of it. As you can see, there's some limes kind of fruiting at the minute. And you can see all the bees having a field day in the flowers. Getting all that sweet, sweet pollen. So we've got a few limes out of this one. And what we did with the last harvest was I put them in a few beers. But in the spring, summertime, it's really nice, and like a bottle of water, have a few slices of lime to go with it. And then, which is why we also got this one here. This is our lemonade tree. So it's a lemon, but it's a little bit sweeter than it is bitter. So we've had one harvest out of this one, and as you can see, there's a couple of flowers coming up, but some snails have really gotten into the leaves, so it's not looking the best at the minute. But as you can see, there's a couple that are fruiting. So we might get a couple more this year. Should be good. So this is our main orchard. So we've got all these trees here. We've been here for about 2 years now. So we've got our fig tree, which is coming along nicely. As you can see, there's quite a lot of green growth. So hopefully you should get a few figs out of this one this year. Next we've got our apple tree. So this one, as you can see, there's quite a few apples starting to fruit up, so that'll be really good. It's really good to get fruit out of this one. We've only had it in the ground for a year and a half, 2 years, so to get this many fruits coming off it's really good. But we're going to have to, I think, cull some of these because the branches aren't quite strong enough to support all these. So we'll wait till they start fruiting a bit more and then kind of get rid of the smaller ones. Next is our other apple tree. As you can see, this one's not doing too well in comparison, considering they were planted at the same time. But there is quite a lot of green growth coming out of that one already, which is good. Lastly, we've got our 2 citrus fruits. So we've got the kids' mandarin tree, which again, it's done a lot of vertical growth, and there's a couple of flowers, but I don't expect to get any out of this year. And then same thing with our blood orange tree. Hasn't done a whole lot of growing, but there is a couple of fruiting flowers on top, so we might get a couple of them this year. But I don't know if I'll let them go to fruit because the leaves are quite small, or the stems are quite small, so any big blood orange is just going to break the branch. So that's the orchard for now, and hopefully planning to expand it a little bit later on.